Welcome to Conquering Boredom. I am your host, Marcus Howe, and tonight we'll be taking a look at Sushi Go Party, How to Play. Now, first I've got to go find the game.
Do you want to play Sushi Go with me now, Penelope? No, I can't. I don't want to. Why don't you want to? All right, I'll just come out with it. Come out with what? What are you saying? I don't want to play. Yes, because I'm seeing your brother. It's nothing personal, Rob. Please don't cry. I am happy with Lewis. Goodbye, Rob. No, Penelope.
Hey, Cameron, I need Sushi Go.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.
And now we are not even with Sushi Go.
Now, Sushi Go is a game where you'll be collecting different sets of sushi in order to score points. Now, Sushi Go will be played over the course of 3 rounds, and whoever has the most points after that 3rd round will win. So let's take a look at setup. First, you'll take the game board and put it in the center of the table. Next, each player will select which color pawn that they want. Once each player has selected a pawn, place it in the 0 slot on the game board. Next, you'll need to collectively decide which menu you want to play with. Now, the normal version of Sushi Go only offers 1 menu to choose from. However, in Sushi Go Party, there's a wider variety. Now, the rulebook offers several different pre-made menus, or you can choose to make your own. If you choose to make your own, you'll need this menu setup. You'll need nigiri, which will always be there. You'll need 1 roll, 2 different types of specials, 3 different types of appetizers, and 1 type of dessert. Once you've selected all of those or chosen a prepaid menu, take the matching menu tiles and put them in the game board in their appropriate slots. Next, whichever dessert you chose, take all of the corresponding cards and shuffle them together in 1 pile and put them next to the game board. Finally, take the rest of the menu item cards, shuffle them all together in a single pile and place them near the game board. Now, Sushi Go is played over the course of 3 rounds. At the start of each round, you'll shuffle a different number of dessert cards into the deck depending on the number of players. For 2 through 5 players, in round 1, you'll shuffle 5 dessert cards into the draw deck. In round 2, you'll shuffle 3, and in round 3, you'll only shuffle 2. Now, in a 6 to 8 player game, you'll shuffle 7 dessert cards in round 1, you'll shuffle 5 dessert cards in round 2, and you'll shuffle 3 dessert cards in round 3. Now that the deck has been created, deal each player a number of cards depending on how many players there are. For 2 or 3 players, deal each player 10 cards. For 4 or 5 players, deal each player 9 cards. For 6 or 7 players, deal each player 8 cards. And for 8 players, deal each player 7 cards. Each turn in Sushi Go is played simultaneously. Now, each player will take up their entire hand of cards and select 1 card that they want to keep and place it face down in front of them. Once all players have chosen a card that they want to keep, all players will now reveal which card that they have chosen. Once all players have revealed their cards, they'll take the remaining cards in their hand and pass them to their left. Now, the player will then get a hand passed to them from their right, and they'll take that hand. It'll have 1 fewer than the round before. Next, they'll choose 1 card that they want to keep from that hand, place it face down, and the process will repeat. Turns will continue to repeat until all cards have been chosen. Now, one thing to note, during the last turn, you won't have a choice. You'll just take whichever card was given to you during that last round. Now, as you collect cards of the same type, it is a good idea to kind of organize them and keep them all grouped together. Now, certain cards will have special effects that can affect the current turn. Now, you have to have one of these cards out in front of you, face up, from a previous turn. If you have one of these cards and want to use them, simply call out which card you want to use as all players are revealing their next pick. So these cards are items such as spoons or chopsticks. Now, once a card has been called out, it will be resolved before all hands are passed. Now, if multiple of these cards are used in the same turn, they'll be resolved in the order based on the number in the bottom right corner. It'll start from the lowest and continue in ascending order. Now, once all cards have been played and everyone's hand is empty, the round is over. Go ahead and take all of your dessert cards that you've played this round and set them to your side. You'll know that there are dessert cards because they'll have a strawberry in the lower left-hand corner. Now, once those are set aside, score up the rest of the cards that you've played this round. Now, each card is scored differently, so if you're unsure how to score something, check out the card guide in the rulebook. Once you've tallied up your entire score for this round, go ahead and move your pawn that many number of spaces around the game board. Once all players have scored their cards and moved their pawns appropriately, you will take all cards except for the dessert cards you set aside and shuffle them back into the main deck. Now, don't forget to add the new dessert cards depending on which round you're playing. Once those have been shuffled up, you're ready to deal out a new hand and begin the next round. Play will continue like this until the end of round 3. Once you have played 3 rounds, the game is over. Now, you'll score points just like you did in the previous rounds. Once everyone has scored their points, you'll then score the dessert cards. Now, each dessert will score differently, so if you're unsure how to score a particular dessert, check the card guide in the rulebook for a detailed description. Once all points have been accounted for, including dessert points, whoever has the most points will be the winner. Now, if there is a tie, then the winner will be determined by whoever has the most desserts. This just goes to show you can't neglect those tasty little treats. That is everything you need to know in order to play Sushi Go Party Edition.
Shh, don't worry, Rob. It's not you, it's her. You're a wonderful lobster. You're a wonderful lobster boy.
Oh, I forgot, Cameron. Have you seen Dory?
Take the harlot and go.
Thanks.
There she goes with Marcus now.
Right. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell because we'll be releasing a lot more videos like, well, hopefully not like this one, but more like this one where I am teaching you more board games. In the meantime, we would love to hear from you, so leave us a comment in the comment section below. And if you would like to buy this game, you can find a link in the description. But until next time, question of the day, what is your favorite sushi roll? Let us know, and in the meantime, good luck conquering. I gotta go.
Maybe we'll find some other fish in the videos up there. There's a lovely playthrough. No, none of them could replace my Penelope. I heard there's a review in the description down below too, though. Nowhere will I find someone as sweet as Penelope. Oh, my sweet summer child. Oh, too pure for this world.